Elemental, the graphic novel. The smart and hot-headed daughter of immigrants, Ember Lumen has grown up in her father's store in Firetown. She knows that one day she will take over the family business and fulfill her father's dream. But after a chance encounter with an easygoing water element named Water Ripple, Ember feels a new spark inside her begin to burn brightly. Will she be forced to choose between being the perfect daughter and following her own dreams? When he was a young fire element, Bernie left Fireland with his wife, Cinder, for a bright future in Element City. There he found that fire elements don't mix well with air, water, and earth elements. Settling in Firetown, Bernie and Cinder welcomed their only child, Ember, as Bernie worked hard to create a business, honoring the traditions of Fireland. He hopes to one day hand the shop over to Ember. When she arrived in Firetown with her husband, Bernie, strong-willed Cinder, established her own business, a matchmaking service. She has a natural gift for knowing if a fire element is in love just by smelling their smoke. While she plays matchmaker to the community, her biggest concern is her daughter, Ember, who just can't make a match no matter how determined Cinder might be to find her a flame. Wade Ripple, an emotional water element, spends his days as a city inspector, tracking down a series of mysterious water leaks in Element City. And he's perfect for the job. But during his investigation, he meets the fiery Ember Lumen. He wonders if it's possible for a water element and a fire element, two opposites that definitely don't mix, to forge a friendship. Wade's loving mom, Broad Ripple, supports her family with care and compassion. Just like her son, and, well, everyone else in her family, Brooke loves a good cry. In fact, for game nights, the whole family plays the crying game, trying to make each other cry. As a successful architect, Brooke knows talent when she sees it and spies something special in Ember. An avid fan of Element City's Windbreakers airball team, Gail Cumulus is Wade's boss at City Hall. It might seem like this air element has strong opinions and is full of, well, hot air, but don't be fooled. Gail has a good heart and wants to do the right thing. When Wade and Ember go to Gail for help, her strong sense of fairness and willingness to find the best solution for everyone make all the difference. As his name suggests, Fern Grouchwood isn't the friendliest earth element. Sarcastic, dry, and covered in vines and leaves, Fern works in the processing department at City Hall on permits that can make or break a business. When Ember's father's shop is put in danger by a leaky pipe incident, Fern is not very helpful. A new day dawns on Element City, as a ship arrives, bringing hopeful people from across the world to its shores. People like Cinder and Bernie from Fireland.
Our new home, my child.
Translated from the Firish language. Attention, passengers! We are approaching the port of entry. Please prepare to disembark. As Bernie and Cinder depart, they see people of all kinds, like earth people, water people.
Oops, I believe this is yours.
Thanks, have a wetter day.
And air people. Welcome, Bernie and Cinder, to Element City. Element City is exciting, but it can also be overwhelming.
Hey, watch it, Sparky!
Not to mention wet. Still, the Wetro train is the fastest way to travel. But it can be a bumpy ride. The water dampens Cinder's flame, but Bernie replenishes it with wood. Soon, Bernie and Cinder search for a place to live, but fire does not mix well with others. After being turned away by the other elements, their choices are limited.
Look at this. We could build our whole lives around. I'm okay.
So Bernie and Cinder set up their new home and welcome their new daughter.
She's so perfect. Welcome, my Ember, to your new life.
Time passes. As Ember grows, she learns her family's customs.
Our blue flame holds all of our traditions and gives us strength to burn bright.
And Bernie builds the store of his dreams.
This shop is the dream of our family, and someday it will all be yours.
Finally, Bernie's shop opens, and the first customer enters.
Welcome. Everything here is authentic.
Then I gotta try the coal nuts.
Call nut coming up.
Ha!
Good daughter.
Someday this shop will all be mine.
When you are ready.
Still more time passes, and more fire people arrive. But there are problems.
See? Danger.
The canals full of water in this part of town pose a threat to the fire elements, so
Okay, shut it down.
the water flowing to Firetown is cut off. A leak in Bernie's shop finally stops. Okay! As Ember grows up, she learns for herself that water can pose other problems. Water. Keep an eye on them.
Ah!
You splash it, you buy it.
Nobody waters down fire.
More time passes until one day,
Ashfa, customer.
Firish for father.
How about you take it today?
For real? Right, Kif. How can I help you?
All this and sparklers are buy one, get one free?
Firish for welcome.
That's right.
Great, I will take the free one.
Oh no, see, you need to buy one to get one free.
But I just want the free one.
Sorry, that's not how this works.
But the customer is always right.
Not in this case.
And so it goes until...
Nope, 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 nope.
Just give me one for free.
Ember's temper explodes.
That's not how this works.
And Bernie steps in to smooth things over.
Happy birthday. What just happened? Why did you lose your temper?
I don't know. He was pushing and pushing, and it just...
Calm. Calm. Sometimes customers can be tough. Just take a breath and make a connection. When you can do that and not lose your temper, then you will be ready to take over the shop.
So Ember tries to follow her father's advice. But years later...
Take a breath, make a connection.
Okay, please forgive my daughter. She burns bright, but sometimes too bright. Ahem.
As Ember blows a new glass pane for the counter.
Sorry, Ashfa. I don't know why that one got away from me.
Oh, you're tense because of the big red dot sale tomorrow. It has us all at a broil.
Before making the day's deliveries, Ember stops by her mom's matchmaking office.
Ember, I'm doing a reading.
Sorry, gotta grab some stuff.
So, are we a match?
It's true love, which is more than I ever smelled on this one.
Oh, goody, this old chestnut.
You finding a match was my mother's dying wish. She said, "Promise me one thing. Marry fire."
Nice try, Mom. Gotta go.
As she leaves her mom's office, Ember sees Claude.
Yo, 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 Ember! The June Bloom Festival is coming, and you just got to be my date. Check it out. I'm all grown up.
Sorry, buddy. Elements don't mix. Plus, the city isn't made with fire people in mind. It would take something huge to get me to cross that bridge.
After Ember completes her deliveries, beating her dad's record, she returns to the shop that night.
Head to bed. I will close things up.
We still have so much to prepare for the red dot sale.
Dad, I will take care of it. You need to rest.
I am old. I can't do this forever. Tomorrow I will sleep in. And I want you to run the shop for the red dot sale.
Seriously? By myself?
If you can do that without losing your temper, it will show me you are able to take over.
You got it, Ashfa. I won't let you down. I swear. You will see.
Good daughter.
Blue Flame, please let this go my way.
The next morning, the red dot sale begins.
Morning. Welcome to the fireplace. Does this come in a large? What's your return policy?
I want a refund.
Take a breath.
My dad broke this.
Mind if I test this kettle?
Make a connection. Back in 5 minutes.
In the basement, Ember lets off a little heat.
Ah!
But her fiery blast causes a water pipe to crack.
Oh, no, 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 no. Stupid temper. Not today.
As Ember surveys the damage, a water person named Wade appears behind her.
Boo! What a happy family. Is this you and your dad? I love dads.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I don't know. I was searching for a leak on the other side of the river and got sucked in.
Dude, just get out of here. I gotta clean this mess before my dad sees what I did.
Oh, actually, I'm afraid I'm going to have to write you a ticket.
A ticket?
Yeah, I'm a city inspector, and this pipe is definitely not up to code.
Stop messing with that!
I need to make sure it's solid.
It's solid. I should know. My dad built it himself.
Wow, he did all of this himself? Without permits? Now I have to write citations that could get this place shut down. Oh gosh, it's just too much.
Shut us down! No, you can't shut us down! Please! This is a big day for me. It's our red dot sale.
Hey, take it easy. This is as hard on me as it is on you.
Get back here!
Sorry, I gotta get these to City Hall before the end of my shift.
Ember follows Wade onto the train heading toward the city. The train that Ember swore she would never take. But now she has no choice. The train arrives in Element City. But as Ember discovers, it isn't built for fire people.
Ah, sorry!
In pursuit of Wade, Ember faces obstacle after obstacle. Is she too late?
No! Please, no, you don't understand.
Just as Wade sends in his tickets, he notices Ember's light.
Whoa!
The shop is my dad's dream. If I'm the reason it gets shut down, he will never trust me to take over.
Why didn't you say that before?
Wait, does that mean you'll tear up the tickets?
I mean, I would. But I just sent them over to the processing department.
Gah!
But I can take you there so you can plead your case.
Minutes later.
Hey, Fern, you know those citations I just gave you from Firetown?
I was about to send them to Mrs. Cumulus, then get sprayed for fungus rot.
Before you do, maybe she could have a word.
Hey, whoa! Look, I know that we have some non-permitted stuff in our shop, but who doesn't skate around permits sometimes?
You realize you are saying this out loud to the actual permit office, right?
Tell him what you told me about your dad and letting him down.
No, that's personal.
Her dad will be
Nope! Nope!
super disappointed in her.
Stop it!
He might even be ashamed. But the main thing is, if her father can't retire, it will be all Ember's
Stop talking!
Looks like I'm going home early today.
No, don't!
Expect to get shut down within a week. Have a good one.
Ember returns home, and the shop is closed early.
What? Already? Oh no! Dad! What happened?
We're lucky nobody was hurt. This ruined the red dot sale. Did he do this? That water guy I saw you chase?
Yeah, he did. He just broke through a pipe. I don't know why. Luckily, I was able to close it off. I couldn't catch him, though.
Water. Always trying to water us down.
He was a water person, Dad. Not just water.
Same thing. And why is there water in the pipes? The city shut it down years ago. There should be no water.
We will get through this, just like before.
Before?
There is a reason we left Fireland. Oh, Ember, it was so beautiful there. Here in Firetown, we are the only family with a blue flame, but back home, every family had one. Your father put everything we had into starting our life together, but then a great storm came.
Bernie managed to save the family's blue flame. But everything they had worked for was destroyed.
It was too painful to stay. We needed to start over, somewhere new. It was the last time your father ever saw his family. That is why we came here, to build this, our new life.
Ashfa, nothing will happen to this shop or the flame again. I promise.
Good daughter.
The next morning, Wade arrives at work only to find Ember already there.
I'm waiting to talk to your boss, so make like a stream and flow somewhere else.
Actually, Gail won't be in today. She is a huge airball fan, and the Windbreakers are finally in the playoffs. Toot toot.
Ugh.
I just came by because I left my passes for the game here last night.
Passes like plural.
Later that day, Ember goes with Wade to the game, and he takes her to see Gail.
Break some wind!
Hi, Gail.
Blow the ball, not the game.
Yeah, so, Gail, my name is Ember Lumen. Moo Family runs a fire shop. Wade wrote us a bunch of tickets yesterday, and...
What kind of call was that? Lumen? Yeah, fire shop with 30 citations.
30?
Ha!
Anyway, friend, I was hoping we could work something out.
Come on, ref! Are your eyes in the back of your head?
Yeah, bummer. Okay, so the 30 citations.
Do you mind? There's a game going on at Fireball.
Actually, I do mind. This is my life we're talking about, not just some game.
Some game? This is the playoffs. So forgive me if I don't want to hear a sob story about the problems of some little shop.
Well, that little shop matters way more than a bunch of overpaid cloud puffs blowing some ball around.
I dare you. Say cloud poofs one more time.
Cloud puffs!
Suddenly,
Oh no! Lutz. Man, he's been in such a funk 'cause his mom has been sick, and that booing is so not cool. He's doing his best. We love you, Lutz. Come on. We love you, Lutz. Everybody. We love you, Lutz. We love you, Lutz.
energized by the crowd, Lutz scores. The Windbreakers win the game. Afterward,
Check out who found the gift shop.
I gotta admit that was pretty cool.
You can see why I can get all churned up, but as a cloud puff who used to come here with her dad, these wins mean a little bit more.
And as a fireball who's supposed to take over her dad's shop, I sure don't want to let him down. And I could use a win, too. Now I just gotta stop the water from coming in.
Water? In Firetown?
Yeah?
Water was shut off to there years ago. Forget the tickets. I'm gonna have to take apart your dad's shop to figure out what's going on.
You can't. My dad put his whole life into that place.
Ah, I bet this is connected to that leak.
Ember and I could track the water from her shop to find the source of the leak. I could call in a city crew to fix whatever we find.
Yes, and there would be no need to touch my dad's shop.
You're lucky you're a cute couple.
Oh, we're not a...
You've got until Friday to find the leak and get a crew to fix it. Then the tickets are forgiven. If not, your dad's shop gets shut down.
Ember and Wade begin their search at the shop.
How could the leak now be worse?
Now that water is back, the pressure is forcing it up to all your pipes.
How did you even end up here?
I was in the canals, checking the doors for leaks, when I found some water that shouldn't have been there. It was rusty, with a hint of motor oil. Then there was this whoosh of water, and I got sucked into a filtering system. Then I heard this explosion. That's how I ended up at your place.
My temper caused this. So we're searching for water somewhere in a canal? Those canals go everywhere.
It's why tracking down that leak has been so dang hard.
But Ember has an idea. She creates a makeshift hot air balloon so they can search from the sky.
Holy dewdrop! That's where I got sucked in. More water. Go that way. So, what do you do at the shop if you don't mind me asking?
My dad's retiring and I will be taking over. Someday, when I'm ready.
It must be nice knowing what you're gonna do. After my dad passed, I got all... What's the point?
There's a word in Firish, T-shock. It means embrace the light while it burns, 'cause it won't always last forever. It's just that building over there. That's Garden Central Station. When I was a kid, my dad took me there because they had a vivisteria tree.
You okay?
I would always wanted to see one. It's the only flower that can thrive in any environment, fire included. But the guards said our fire was too dangerous, and they wouldn't let us in. The building flooded a few years later, so I missed my one chance to see a vivisteria.
You must have been so scared.
I was. How do you do that?
Do what?
Draw people in. You got a whole stadium to connect with you. I can't even connect with one customer. My temper always kicks in.
I guess I just say what I feel, and I don't think a temper is so bad. I think it's just trying to tell you something you're not ready to hear. There. Put us down there.
Minutes later.
Motor oil. Yup. This is the source.
Why is there no water?
Because the doors are broken. This is supposed to catch spillover from those main canals and run for your life. Help!
Grab this!
With Wade safe, Ember stops to see where the water is headed.
Firetown!
Thinking fast, Ember and Wade work as a team.
Catch!
Throw me more sandbags.
Many sandbags later.
So, will this hold?
Yuppie! At least long enough for me to get a city crew to fix it before Friday. Wait, any chance you're free tomorrow to hang out with a water guy?
With a water guy? My dad would boil you alive.
He doesn't have to know. We could meet in the city.
Sorry, that's not going to happen.
You smiled. I saw it. Tomorrow, I will be at Alkali Theater, 3 o'clock.
The next day.
More leaks?
Don't worry, this whole problem is going away. I can feel it. And since we're all good, I'm also going away to do deliveries.
Do I smell something on Ember? But Ember is not making deliveries. They see a movie, hit up a photo booth, and take in the view of Element City from above. They even take a walk around Mineral Lake, where...
Whoa! How would you do that?
It's the minerals.
But while Ember and Wade get to know each other better, the sandbags give way. So the next day...
No, 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 no!
The water is back.
But even as Ember fixes a leaky pipe...
Ember Lumen, delivery for Ember Lumen.
Flowers for Ember?
Oh, excuse me. Haha, these are beautiful. I'm going to put these away.
In the basement...
What are you doing here?
I got bad news. The sandbags didn't hold.
Obviously.
I also got worse news. I forgot a tiny detail about the last time I saw that city crew.
You knocked over 3 tons of cement dust. Half the guys still haven't recovered.
I guess you could say they still have hard feelings. Nene, because they won't help us.
Wade, Gail's deadline is tomorrow. We need more sandbags.
Suddenly...
It's you again.
Who, me?
You're the guy who started all this. You're a city inspector?
No, he's a different kind of inspector, right?
Yeah, I am a food inspector. I have come to inspect your food.
Moments later...
You're really a food inspector? Then inspect this.
An entire plate of coal nuts, Dad. Really?
Yoch!
Dad, those are too hot!
I'm okay. I love hot food. Actually, it's really tasty if you water it down a little.
Water us down! Water us down! We will never be watered down by you! Get out!
All right, sir. You gotta go. Meet me at the beach and we'll make more sandbags. We have to figure out how to fix those doors.
Later that evening, at the beach...
I don't think this is going to work.
Well, it won't unless you hold the bag straight.
Maybe your dad will understand. With my dad, we were like oil and water. I never got a chance to fix that, but you guys are different. It might be time to tell him.
Yeah, right. And tell him what? That I got us shut down and destroyed his dream? I think I'm failing. My Ashva should have retired years ago, but he doesn't think I'm ready. You have no idea how hard they have worked or what they have had to endure, the family they left behind. How do you repay a sacrifice that big? I'm a bad daughter.
Hey, no. You're doing your best.
I'm a mess.
Nah, I think you're even more beautiful.
Maybe you were right when you said my temper is me trying to tell me something.
Whoa! Look what your fire did to the sand. It's glass.
Ember experiments with her flame, creating what she is feeling.
It looks like a vivisteria flower.
I know how to seal those doors.
Soon at the culvert, Ember uses her flame to turn the sand into a glass wall.
Are you crying?
Yes! I have just never been punched in the face with beauty before.
It worked!
I will have Gail come by right after work. Oh, here! I saved this for you. It's special.
Back at the shop in Firetown.
Ember, I see a change in you. You are happier, calmer with customers, always putting the shop first. You have proven I can trust you. I'm so lucky I have you.
Ember visits Wade to see if there is any news from Gail. He invites her to have dinner with his family while they wait for Gail to call. But unknown to Ember, her mother has followed her. Inside the apartment, Ember meets Wade's mom, Brooke.
I'm so excited to finally meet you. Do we hug or wave or don't want to put you out, haha?
Hello is fine.
And the rest of his family.
Hey, everyone! This is Ember!
During dinner, a glass pitcher breaks. Without thinking, Ember skillfully repairs it into something beautiful. And Brooke notices her talent. After dinner, Ember plays the crying game with Wade and his family. But in this game, you try not to cry.
You have 1 minute. Go!
1979 November, you were... Okay, Ember, Wade, you're up.
Yeah, this is almost unfair, because I have literally never cried. You got no chance.
Sounds like a challenge.
Wade tries to make Ember cry, but no reaction.
Butterfly, windshield wipers, half a butterfly.
So he tries something different.
Ember, when I met you, I thought I was drowning. But that light inside you has made me feel so alive. And all I want now is to be near it. Near you. Together.
And for the first time ever, Ember cries. Ember and Wade have made a real connection with each other. Suddenly, the phone rings.
Hello, Gail. Hi. Glass. You repaired it with glass?
Tempered glass? Solid as a rock. I like it. Consider the tickets canceled.
We did it!
Yep!
Impressed by Ember's talent with glass, Wade's mom makes a startling announcement.
Thank you, Mrs. Ripple. This was really great.
Yeah, it was. You know, I have a friend who runs the best glass-making firm in the world. They're looking for an intern.
For real?
It's a long way from the city, but it would be an incredible start. You have a bright future.
The evening ends and Ember leaves.
Ember, hold up! What's going on?
I can't believe she basically offered me a job to make glass in a faraway city. I'm going home.
But her departure does not go unnoticed.
A water guy?
Later, at Bernie's shop.
My mom was just trying to be helpful. She doesn't know how excited you are to run the shop. What is this about?
I don't think I actually do want to run the shop. That's what my temper has been trying to tell me. I'm trapped. This place is his dream. But I never asked what I wanted to do. Deep down, I knew it didn't matter, because the only way to repay a sacrifice so big is by sacrificing your life, too.
Suddenly,
Don't move! Mom, it's okay. He's just a friend.
silence. Fire and water cannot be together. I will prove it. Come with me. Soon, at Cinder's matchmaking office, you must light these with your fire, and I will read the smoke. See, Ember, it cannot be. But Wade has a thought, using Ember's light.
Actually.
Cinder, who's down there?
It's my dad. Wade, you have to go.
Wait! Are we a match?
What's going on? I woke up and nobody was upstairs.
It was just me. I was double-checking the locks, and Mom came down and...
Yes, and we began looking at this door.
Well, I'm too excited to sleep. In 2 days, I'm retiring.
2 days? Oh, Bernie!
We're going to throw a big party, a grand reopening. That way I can tell the whole world that my daughter is taking over, and I have a gift for you. I need you to understand what it means to me. When I left Fireland, I gave my father the boxo, the big bow. It is the highest form of respect. But my father did not return the bow. He did not give me his blessing. He said if we left Fireland, we would lose who we are. They never got to see all of this. They didn't get to see that. I never forgot we are fire. This is a burden I still carry. Ember, it is important that you know you have my blessing. So I had this made for you.
Wow, Ashfa.
But as her father leaves, excited for the big unveiling, he doesn't see. Come, Bernie, you need your rest. His daughter cry, a crack in her fiery exterior. But there are other cracks as well. The next day...
Ember, so what would your mom say about our reading?
Nothing. Look, I have a gift for you.
Wait, why are you giving me gifts? Oh no. No. Hold on. I think I have something to show you.
A little while later...
Wade, what are we doing here? And why did I need to wear boots?
Inside the station.
Hey, Gail, Wade, what's going on?
I know you think you have to end this, but... do you still want to see a vivisteria?
Gail blows an enormous bubble.
Wait, I'm supposed to get in there.
They said you couldn't go in there. Why does anyone get to tell you what you can do in your life?
So Ember gets in the bubble, with about 20 minutes of air, and the journey begins. And not too long after...
A vivisteria.
Exposed to Ember's glow, the vivisteria blooms.
Whoa!
As Ember runs out of air in the bubble, she and Wade leave the vivisteria and the station.
That was amazing!
It was inspiring. You were inspiring.
And slowly, cautiously, they touch.
No, Wade, we can't touch.
Maybe we can. Let's see what happens. And if it's a disaster, then we will know this would never work.
Proving that fire and water can be together.
I'm so lucky.
But Ember knows it cannot be. She must go back to her life at the shop, where she will take over the next day.
You have got an opportunity to do something you want with your life.
Getting to do what you want is a luxury, and not for people like me.
I thought you were so strong, but you're just afraid.
Don't you dare judge me! You don't know what it's like to have parents who gave up everything for you. I'm Fire Wade. It's our way of life. I cannot throw all that away just for you.
I don't understand.
And that alone is a reason this could never work. It's over, Wade.
Ember returns to the shop for the grand reopening.
You are the ember of our family fire. I am so proud to have you take over my life's work. This is a lantern I brought from the old country. Today I pass it on to you.
Suddenly,
oh boy.
Wade, what are you doing here?
There are a million reasons why this can't work. A million no's. But there's also one yes. We touched, and when we did, we changed each other's chemistry.
Enough! What kind of food inspection is this? Who are you?
Just a guy who burst into your daughter's life in a flooded old basement.
So you are the one who burst the pipes.
What? Not me. It was...
You burst the pipes?
I...
Let your father know who you really are. I had regrets when my dad died, but because of you, I have learned that you don't have forever to say what you need to say. I love you, Ember Lumen. And I'm pretty sure you love me too.
No, Wade, I don't!
That's not true. I did their reading. Bernie, it's love. It's true love.
No, Mom, you are wrong. I don't love you. Go!
You've been seeing water.
Ashva,
You caused the leaks in the shop. I trusted you. You will not take over the shop. I will no longer retire.
A saddened Ember leaves the party only to find...
Why can't I just be a good daughter? Firetown!
The glass wall has broken, and a flood is rushing toward Firetown. Ember goes to warn everyone.
Water's coming! Get to higher ground!
Bernie foolishly tries to save the blue flame.
The flame! Let me go!
But Ember risks her life for the same goal.
Ember, no!
But she is not alone.
You came back after everything I said.
Are you kidding? And miss all this?
Despite all their efforts to save the shop, the water proves too strong.
I'm sorry to say this, but the shop is done. The flame is done.
No! This is my father's whole life! I'm not going anywhere!
Ember and Wade are pushed into the hearth, and Wade has the lantern with the blue flame. Ember and Wade are trapped in the chimney after debris has blocked the opening.
I have to open that up!
No! The water will come in, and you will be snuffed out.
But you are evaporating! I don't know what to do!
It's okay. I have no regrets. You gave me something people search for their whole lives.
But I can't exist in a world without you. I'm sorry I didn't say it before. I love you, Wade.
I really do love it when your light does that.
Eventually, the floodwater recedes, but Bernie's shop is destroyed. Bernie and Cinder find Ember, but...
Wade is gone. He saved me.
Oh, my daughter.
Dad, this is all my fault. I need to tell you the truth. I don't want to run the shop. I know that was your dream, but it's not mine. I'm sorry. I'm a bad daughter.
Ember, the shop was never the dream. You were the dream. You were always the dream.
I loved him, Dad.
Suddenly, Ember hears crying? After Ember and Bernie say things to make Wade cry even more tears, Wade is alive and reappears.
I want to explore the world with you, Wade Ripple. I want to have you with me, in my life, forever.
Months later, all has been restored, and Bernie's shop has become a gathering place for everyone. Bernie has found someone else to run the shop, and as Wade arrives.
Ember, it's time.
It is time for goodbyes.
Dad, I'm sorry the internship is so far away, but it might not end up being anything.
Shh, go. Start a new life. Your mother and I will be here.
And just as Ember and Wade are about to leave, Ember bows to her father, and the bow is returned, giving them both a newfound peace. The end.